Hello, kindergarten friends. How are you? I am here with a reading lesson this week, and our topic this week is comparing and contrasting. Now, we've talked about those big words before, comparisons or comparing and contrasting. So, if we compare something, that means we find and contrast something, we figure out what's the same and what's different. Okay, so I'm going to read this poster right here, and it is called My Dog and My Cat. So when we look at this picture right away, there are some things we notice that are the same about the dog and the cat, and there are some things that we notice are different about the dog and the cat. So some comparisons, some ways that we could say they are the same is when I look at them, what do you notice? What's the same? Did you say that they're both white with a black spot? Because that's something that's the same about them. They're both animals. Did anyone say they both have eyes? They both have pink ears with spots on them. They both have fur, right? Those are ways that they're the same. Now let's contrast or find ways that the cat and the dog are different just by looking at the picture. Well, one obvious one that I notice is one is a cat and one is a dog, right? The cat has long whiskers. The dog does not. I notice the dog is big and the cat is small. What do you notice? Something that's different. All right, so we're working on comparing and contrasting this week. So I'm going to read this and we're going to see if we notice some of those things that we talked about in the picture when I read the words. And then I'm going to point and you read the words back to me. My dog is black and white. My cat is black and white too. My dog is big, but my cat is little. I like them both. All right, do you want to go ahead and read it to me? All right, I'm going to start with the title. You guys do the reading. I'll point, you read. All right, good job reading. So, boys and girls, what could we say is the same in the reading? What did the author, the person who wrote the words, say is the same? They're both black and white. It says my dog is black and white. My cat is black and white. They're both black and white. How about what did they say? What did the author and the words say was different about them? My dog is big. My cat is little. So that's what's different. And at the end, the author says, I like them both. Yeah, when we have pets, we like them both, right? Excellent job. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the next poster here. So this is the poster Homes, and on your calendar for the week, it is for Thursday, May 7th. And we're still working on comparing and contrasting, and then you also have a page of comprehension questions in your packet to answer for this one. In your text for close reading book, which is this book right here. You can find this on page 112. My cat and my dog was on page 110, but if you turn, so here's 110, and then today we're on 112, or for homes we're on 112. So you can find that also in your book at home, Text for Close Reading, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and play it and we'll listen to it together, and then we're going to see if we can figure out some of the things that are the same and some of the things that are different. We're going to compare and contrast. So as I listened to that text, I heard that the very first line was, some homes are alike in some ways, and then later on it said homes are different in some ways. So homes are places that every home is there to keep people safe, right? And to protect them and keep them warm. People do things at their home. They eat at their homes and they sleep at their homes. Those are all ways that homes are the same. Homes are different in many ways, right? Some can be big homes, some can be small. Homes can be close together, homes can be spread out. Homes can be in town, homes can be in the country. Homes can be an apartment, homes can be a house, right? So there are lots of different kinds of homes and ways homes can be different. Some are big, some are small, it said in the text. So this is just another example of how when we're reading, we can compare and contrast. And this nonfiction text is all about comparing and contrasting different kinds of homes. All right, so tomorrow, your job for Friday, May 8th, is to compare and contrast at home learning and at school learning. I'm gonna switch my camera here. Maybe. There we go. So you have one of these in your packet on paper, but I made a big one, and in my circles, this is called a Venn diagram. We use them to compare and contrast, and we're going to compare at school learning and home learning. And so there's a big circle for at school and a big circle for at home. And then this spot in the middle are things that are the same, things that happen both at school and at home. So when I think about learning and things that are the same, things that happen at home with at home learning and things that happen when we are in our kindergarten classroom together, in this both area, I know that in kindergarten, I read stories to you every day. I read aloud or 2 or sometimes 3 every day. Does that happen at home reading? Do I read to you on Seesaw every day? Sometimes more than one book. So I could write read aloud in the middle section because that happens both at home and at school. That's something that's the same. Can you think of anything else that's the same? What else is the same? Both at home and at school. Do you read every day? Yeah, I hope you're reading every day at home. I know we read every day at school. Reading happens every day and at home and at school? Very good. What else happens every day? What's something that just happens? Let's switch our gears and think of some things that are different. What's something that just happens in kindergarten that doesn't happen with at-home learning? Something that happened in our classroom. How about giving Mrs. Flatto a hug or greeting Mrs. Flatto at the door every morning with a hug, a handshake, a high five, our morning greeting. Hug, handshake, high five, or a fist bump, right? That's how we kind of started each day at the door, didn't I? I said, good morning. And you gave me a hug. You could choose a hug, a handshake, a high five, or a fist bump. Does that happen with Mrs. Flatto for at-home learning? No. For at-home learning, each morning you're greeted with a daily message. It's not quite the same as our morning message and our morning meeting in kindergarten, but every day it's there for you to kind of hear what your jobs for the day will be, right? On Seesaw, we use Seesaw a little bit at school, but boy, you use Seesaw a lot at home. So that would go on that side under the at school side. Over here or under the at home side, sorry. Daily message on Seesaw. So this is a Venn diagram and you're going to complete that. Now it's okay on this one because it's kind of hard for kindergarten kids to write super tiny in those circles. So it is okay if you have a mom or a dad or a big brother or big sister help you complete your Venn diagram. But I really, really think it'd be cool to hear some of your ideas and what you come up with for what is the same and different between at-home learning and at-school learning. So I hope this helps you out. I hope you're all doing well and you're working hard on all your assignments on Seesaw and in your binder. I look forward to seeing your completed Venn diagrams. Keep practicing, comparing, and contrasting. And have a great day learning. Goodbye, guys. I miss you.